How is it going, everybody? It is Loser Phil here, and I'm back. I was gone for a few days. I had a little bit of running around to do. I was busy with work and stuff like that, so I took a couple days off uploading videos. I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm going to do an extra long video today. So, this is episode 8 of our Soul Silver Nuzlocke, and did a little bit of editing. As you can see just right above me, Mr. Payne is all set. And actually I've been working on a little bit of an extra video for you guys too. I have to finish editing it and putting it all together, but I'm actually doing my first top 10 list ever. I know Pokemon tubers doing top 10s, that's ridiculous, right? But that's just what I'm working on right now. I've got a couple of ideas for other videos in the making, but I thought I'd jump back right into the Let's Play here. So, where we left off last time, we should just be right outside of this cave here. Yeah, we're on Route 32. Oh, well, look at that. We're jumping right into a trainer battle. Alright, so this guy's a bird keeper, I think? Well, anyway, yeah, so in the last episode we got Mr. Payne to evolve, so now he's fully evolved as a Beedrill, which is awesome because I did not realize that he evolved that early. I thought for some reason he evolved at level 14, I think it was. But I might have gotten that confused with Chikorita. But either way, super awesome surprise. I was really excited about that. I'm hoping by the end of this episode we'll get to the other side of the cave and we can do a little bit of exploring in that aspect. So, oh my gosh, Thor's almost level 15. I see, I kind of want to spread out the EXP a little more, but I know I'm not going to have another opportunity to train Thor for a little while, so... Crushing these bird types like nothing. I just woke up, so I apologize if I'm a little gruff or anything like that. 99 experience, holy. But, yeah, so not much has really changed as far as plans for the channel and Let's Plays and stuff like that. I was brave enough to make a post on Facebook that I upload and stuff like that, which for some reason... What? What? Yes! Oh my gosh. So now finally I'll call this thing the right name. So Thor evolved into a Flaffy. That's ridiculous. I know it's supposed to do that and it's not really that ridiculous, but to me that's ridiculous because I wasn't expecting it. Oh wow. No, that's not what I want. Let's have a look here. Thor. Oh, look at those stats. Nothing even comes close to those. Wow. Well, there you have it. I don't even remember what I was saying before. Thor evolved. Awesome. So let's see here. I'm thinking Lily's gonna be the one to lead with here. I'll catch everyone up with off-screen training and stuff later. I didn't do that between this episode and the last one, but I didn't think it would be necessary. Yeah, I completely forget what I was talking about, but this is the first encounter for us here. It's a Geodude, so we got our dupe. So I have to run away from this Pokemon. There's so much happening and I can't even collect my thoughts here. Let's go for this item while we're looking for a new Pokemon. I feel like it'll either be Zubat or Sandshrew, but I have really strong feelings towards Sandshrew. That's our second dupe, so we're 2 in. If we run into another Pokemon and it happens to be something that we can't, or that we already have, we're gonna lose our encounter on this area, which is kind of sucky, but... No way! Ah! Onyx! Alright, well, let's see how much tackle will do. Probably nothing, but... Nothing. I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball at this thing. Oh my gosh, well, what an exciting episode already. Onyx, which is probably one of my favorite rock types, and Thor evolved. Oh, well, this is also assuming I actually catch this thing. You know what? I will tackle this thing down a little bit. But yeah, so everything else has been going good. Oh, you know what I was talking about? I was talking about the post on Facebook I made. So I posted on my Facebook, and a lot of my friends and family were really supportive of me and everything. So it was just pretty cool. I wasn't expecting such like positive feedback. I have a lot of friends from like I have a lot of people on Facebook that I not necessarily don't know that well, but I know through a sport that I do. And so I wasn't expecting like them, people that I barely know, to be excited about a YouTube channel. So I don't know, it was just like, it blew my mind. And I mean for like the obvious things, like just like watching my view count go up and stuff, and like even my close friends that I just didn't really like, I'm not the kind of person who would kind of brag about this kind of stuff and say like, oh, you should check out my YouTube channel, like no. But I made a post on Facebook just saying that I upload videos to Facebook, or upload videos on YouTube, and people were pretty excited about it, which kind of blew my mind in a way. And it just so happened that I couldn't make a video as soon as after I posted it, so this is the first one I'm making since then. So I was gonna do a couple of long episodes today since I have the day off, and it's a good opportunity. So but anyway, yeah, so I've got some other plans for some other videos. This Onyx has gotta go, man. Can I switch? I forget if bind stops you from switching. Oh god. I feel like maybe Hero would do better against this thing. Special attack kinda over physical attack. There we go. Okay, so we got him in the yellow, so hopefully this will catch him. Yeah, so I'm doing a top 10s video that I'm just editing and stuff right now. I'm not very good at editing, so... Oh, am I out of Pokeballs? No. Oh, gosh. I didn't even realize. I thought I had 8. When did I throw 8 Pokeballs? Well, apparently just 2 seconds ago. Alright, well, I guess we have to say goodbye to this Onyx. You were mine for just a moment. That kinda sucks, but I have a rock Pokemon anyway, and I was not paying attention to what I should have been doing at the moment there, but... So, I guess that's our encounter for this area, so unfortunately there's not really much we can do. I'm gonna run back to the Pokemon Center and heal really quick, or mess up whatever this is. It's gonna take out my frustration on this Geodude. But yeah, so top 10 video. I still haven't decided when I'm gonna start the second Let's Play I'm working on, or that I'm planning on working on. Feel like that's gonna be just a little bit farther ahead in terms of, like, I want to get farther onto this series and make sure that I can really juggle a couple things at once before I start tackling bigger projects. So, you know what, I just realized I don't even need to run back to the Pokemon Center because I can just use Synthesis to heal. That's what I'll do. So Lily's leveling up, so I feel like Lily's going to evolve soon too. I'm so happy about that. I'm just not going to have many opportunities to use it soon, so I feel like it'll be useful against a rival, because he should have a pretty tough team, and I think Thor will be pretty much neutral effective against all of them, so... You will be a good target for this. But I have a bunch of other ideas for videos that I just haven't quite, focused on yet, but I kind of want to make sure I'm doing good on this series and that people are enjoying it and that I'm getting, I have enough time to do all these videos, because this is a long game and it was a big investment for a first series, so I feel like I'm probably going to be doing this for a while, and I'm fine with that, and it's still, to me, it's still just playing video games. It's just me talking while I'm doing it, so it kind of feels like I'm playing video games with people, which kind of makes it... I'm not fighting this guy, he's... that guy's... screw that guy. So I think up here there's a trainer. Yeah, there's a fire guy. There's not much in the lower level that you can get to now. It's the other way that you have to go. But I'll fight this guy, because I think... well, I'll fight this Pokemon first, and then I will fight that guy. So I'll check out the lower levels after I fight this guy, but I don't think there's much in the area that I'm heading up towards. You have to go the other way where that hiker was standing. Alright, I feel like he doesn't have fire types, does he? They usually do, but I think he has like a coughing or something, which still isn't good for fighting me, but... oh, he has a Vulpix, okay. I don't trust that thing at all. I'm gonna use... definitely not Mr. Pain. Ballbuster can deal with this. Some good experience. You know what was another thing I noticed is that Onyx was also another female Pokemon, which is kind of funny. Because that would still mean that Mr. Pain's record of being the only male Pokemon I own would be untarnished. He is still the guy, the one guy. Vulpix does no damage to me. Oh, sorry guys. I should have had a coffee before I started this video, but... it's down and out. And again, like, it sucks that I lost Onyx, but one of the things I like about Nuzlocke is it does give me the opportunity to train Pokemon that I wouldn't normally train. Ooh, what am I learning? Rock Throw. Oh god, yes. Gonna get rid of Rock Polish. In terms of that Rock Throw. So yeah, I kind of like the idea that the Nuzlocke kind of not forces you, but well, it does force you to use Pokemon that you wouldn't necessarily ordinarily use. For example, if you catch a Rattata, like, you have no choice but to train that thing, and it may be your lifeline. And it's kind of nice that way, because, like, I would never normally train a Spearow, because I like Pidgey more, but I don't know, Princess has grown on me a lot in the last few episodes. She's been a tough Pokemon, and oh, that wasn't really worth it. Is there anything else this way? Yes. So yeah, not much in the way of stuff to grab in this area, but going down south, there's the path to get out of here, but there's also more trainers, so. But yeah, but that being said though, I've raised like probably 24 Onyx. Onyxi? I don't know. Onyx. I've trained lots of Onyx and Steelix and everything like that, so Rock Tomb, wow. Okay. So definitely worth coming down here. So that is a strong move for early on in the game. I'm just gonna leave this for now because I'm gonna kind of save my Pokemon strength for a little later on when we have to go through some of those other shady characters. I haven't run into a single Sandshrew in this area. It's making a liar out of me. Unless they're on the lower level that we're going to next. That might be the case. Alright. So this guy's gonna fight me here. Whoa, what a surprise. I didn't expect to see anyone there. There's a guy like 10 feet above us, or like that way, north. Oh, he's mocking me with the Onyx that we could have had, but it's just very likely that something like this might have happened to it. Well, took that pretty well, actually. Alright, down he goes. I think Lily's probably going to level up to 14, so. Awesome. Wow. Almost level 15 already. Alright. Oh, we got another guy. Bring more. Bring more to me. Find me better foes. See here, Mr. Picnicker, or Picnicker, Hiker. I don't even know where that came from. Level 4 Geo, dude, you're gonna get that out of here. I don't know what he was planning on using that for. Level 8. It's a little bit more respectable. It's gone. Nothing to it. Man, we're gonna level up again. We may even evolve Lily in this episode too. Level 6. That's not as impressive. But I think it'll actually be enough to get our to level 15. I think in either this episode or the next one, I think Lily's going to evolve, which would mean that we'd get 2 evolutions. Or 3 evolutions in 3 episodes, or 3 evolutions in 2 episodes. Or more. We don't know. But yeah, the next gym leader, I have not 1, but 2 bird Pokemon that I can use to just devour Bugsy's team. So I'll probably be using them to fight Team Rocket a lot. And I'm not very effective against anything this guy's got. So I'll have 2 Pokemon that I can use to fight Bugsy's team. I think this one doesn't have fire Pokemon. I think he has a coughing. Don't make a liar out of me. I'm seriously upset about that. His name is Bill. Okay, so he's got a coughing. And I do pretty much nothing to this. Well, let's see. He's level 6, so we'll see how that goes. It's still a pretty good chunk of damage, so. Oh, let's see how much this does. Don't really like that. Hopefully I can take this guy down right here. He missed. I got hurt by poison. Okay, so this should take him down. And then I'm going to switch out because I don't want to lose any, where's that crit, like, a turn ago? Come on, Lily. Yeah, because that's going to keep ticking, and so... let's use... You know, we talked about training these 2 up, so let's do it. Yeah, that does pretty decent damage, so. But yeah, so fighting, I know Bugsy's got a Scyther, that's pretty tough. Especially with the, 2 poison Pokemon. Especially with, I think it's, I'm pretty sure it's one of those Pokemon that just spams agility and stuff, so I want to take it out as fast as possible. So, I know it'd be a lot to ask that it'd be another, gym leader sweep, but, so, I'm just gonna heal up my Pokemon. I have 1 antidote. That's not good. I have 1 antidote. Do I have a berry? No. Why do I only have 1 antidote? Why would I do something so stupid? I have an idea. So, I'm not 100% sure about this, but if I was the smart man, I was not lazy and didn't use the escape rope that I got in Sprout Tower to just leave. Instead, as a smart man that I think I am, I'm pretty sure I just walked out and kept the escape rope. There is a Pokemon Center not 15 steps from the entrance to this cave, so... Okay. So... let's get out of here. I know we're probably close to the entrance to this cave, or the exit to this cave, but I'm not taking another risk like that. How much HP you got there, bud? She's gonna make it. Oh. Okay, we're fine. Okay. Doctor, I think we can save her. Okay, yeah, so that was a pretty dumb move on my part. I did not realize I didn't have that many antidotes. Now, that could have been a really tough lesson to learn, because I did not have enough potions to just... to mess around with that, so I'm gonna have to be super careful. Especially because I don't have any antidotes left. I could walk all the way back to the other town to get some, but for the sake of this episode moving along, I'm not going to. So, I'm gonna blame my bad decisions on you guys. You know what, I can't think of a better opportunity to use one of these to just kind of get back to where I was, so that's what I'm gonna do. So the repel just, if anybody is, for some reason, Pokemon illiterate, just means that for a certain amount of steps, I don't run into any wild Pokemon. So, look at that, we're right back where we started, so. Mad scientist guy, or Pokemon fan, we'll see. He's Pokemaniac. I think he's the one with the Charizard pants. He's my favorite. That's the sprite I use in the newer games, is the Pokemaniac, so. Yeah. Slowpoke. Oh, I guess we're gonna see a bunch of those. It's actually funny, a good friend of mine, Slowpoke is one of his, like, he uses it on his competitive team, and so him and I battle pretty frequently, so now every time I see a Slowpoke, I'm like, oh man, it just reminds me of him. Not in the slow, dopey kind of way, but just in, like, that's a Pokemon that he uses pretty frequently. I think we're gonna hit 16 before the end of this episode. We're at the 26-minute mark for, according to my phone anyway. But okay, so Repel's effect wore off. So yep. Okay, so there was the exit to the cave, but there again, like that's. Okay, get out of my face. Get out of my face. Do that. I'm just talking. But I just didn't want to risk it. I thought that would be an awakening. Oh, it's not super useful, but I say that now, but I'm sure one day I'll be all over that. But so this area has a new set of grass. Are you a trainer? You are. Okay, so fight this guy really quick, and then we'll check out what Pokemon we can get on this route, and then we'll probably end the episode close to around here. We'll see. We'll give it a few more minutes. I may just keep recording after and just upload 2 videos today, since I was kind of quiet for 2 days, which that's the longest gap I've had since I started uploading, which is 2 days. So. All right, this is it. So I'm pretty sure Lily evolves at level 16. So this one will be less of a surprise. So. I'm pretty excited. So, we're gonna have a whole new roster of Pokemon matchup. I know just who to use for you. Funny, okay, so this is just a funny story. So, for anybody who plays Pokemon, or, which is feel like should be anybody watching this video, if you're like me and you had trouble initially learning some of the more like weird typings advantages, every time I see a fighting type Pokemon and I send out a flying against it, I think of someone did a comic book. It was just like fun ways to remember like typings and stuff like that, and it was like psychic, just think of fears and phobias, and like ice, think of like the expansion of water and cracks of rocks that makes it break. But for the flying and fighting one, it was just a picture of I think it was Blaine or something, or I forget. It was just an old dude. He's like, "Have you ever tried to punch a bird?" And so every time I send out a flying Pokemon against a fighting, I think of that, and it makes me laugh. So, have you ever tried to punch a bird? Here we go. Lily. It's growing up so fast. My team is growing up so fast. I love that, how my Pokemon are kind of all evolving in the same kind of time span, but it's a bay leaf. Lily is Bay. Bay Lily. So, oh, we got a phone number too. You know what? It always seems to happen to this too. a lot of the times before my videos, ever since my first video, because I know the audio was really bad. Yes, we'll take your phone number. Ever since the first video, because I knew the audio was bad, I do a audio test before I start a video, just to make sure that my recording all sets up fine, my audio sounds fine, you guys can see me okay, you guys can see the screen okay, my editing is all good, or like my layout is all good. And so far in the last 3 episodes, Joey has called me on literally every one of my audio tests. So as soon as I'll load up the game and hit record, Joey will call me. So you guys haven't got to hear how good Joey's Ratata is, but I have. I've heard it many times now. So I'm hoping that at some point Joey will call us when you guys are on. But that's besides the point. Bayleaf, tell me everything. Tell me everything. Wow, those stats just out of this world. I know the moves haven't changed, but it just seems so much more potent now. So we got a pretty solid looking team now. I could envision it when they were all just baby or like their first evolutions, but now it's starting to take shape. Starting in the next episode, I'll have Thor and Lily sprites updated. And you know what? How about at the start of the next episode we will... Oh, you know what? These talks, they always bring out the best ideas in me. I don't have any Pokeballs. If I go in that grass and run into something I've never seen before, I can't catch it. So, we are going to go to the town. So, before we end this episode, we are going to go into Azalea Town and talk to this guy. Who are you? You don't know us? We are Team Rocket. What? We broke up a while ago? Give me a break. We have not broken up. Actually, we did once. But we've come back to pursue Giovanni's ambition. Enough talking. Shut up and just beat it. Thud. He did literally all the talking. I don't think that poor man said one word. Just talk to this guy. Nothing's going on. It's unsafe to go in here, so I'm standing guard to make sure people don't wander in. Am I not a good Samaritan? Well, I mean, you just yelled at that guy, and you also just explained your evil plan out loud for no reason, so... No words. So, we're in Azalea Town. We'll heal up really quick. As usual, we end these episodes on the Pokemon Center. So what I think I'm going to do is just right away, this episode's going to end, I will start uploading, and then I will start recording the next episode. So, you guys will enjoy 2 videos today, hopefully. Actually, typically speaking, my views don't really start going up until a couple days after I upload. I usually, most of the first view is usually me just checking to see if everything's okay with the video and making sure everything's good and everything uploaded fine, but so yeah, we've got 2 newly evolved Pokemon. We got through the cave. We had a close call with some antidotes, which I'm definitely gonna rectify when I go to the Pokemart here. So I'm actually gonna do that right now. But I think that's kind of a valuable lesson learned, that I've really got to take inventory more often, because I ran out of Pokeballs too. So, you know what? I'm gonna sell some stuff. I know exactly these worthless things. Wow, they sell for $4.70 or $2.50. Okay. That other one sold for $4.75. So whatever. It's extra Poké dollars in my pocket. I have a Great Ball now. I'll never get it. Oh no, I picked it up right at the end of the route there. Okay, so super potions, eh? Those are expensive. I'll take them. Only the best for my Pokemon. Seems like a safe number. That's about the size of it, so. And let's burn the last of our cash on Pokeballs. I have a great ball now, so, and hopefully I'll be winning some money before we go to the next route. So I think actually we can't even leave the town without dealing with Team Rocket or fighting a rival or both, so. Oh, hello, sir. Maybe we could take one of those Slowpoke tails as a reward. Can't think evil. Can't think evil. Okay, so I think this is a good place as any to end the episode here. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like or a comment. It always helps. As always, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for leaving any feedback. It always helps. So I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next episode.